Well, hello, Paulie and PA Brew News. We got a big old beer here, 13% Imperial Stout from Against the Grain Brewing Company. Where the hell are they from? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Save it for later series, their barrel series. This is Pretty Willie's Imperial Stout, Russian Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels, 13% alcohol by volume, brewer owned, brewed and bottled by Against the Grain Brewing Company from Louisville, Kentucky, USA. Pretty Willie. I got a Pretty Willie. Pretty small. Hey, there you go. And anyway, big old bomber. 750 it seems. Excuse me. A bit of acid reflux and I'm not happy about it. But I figured I'd crack this beer open, do a review, because Painting with PA Brew News is coming up at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There we go. Pick this one up with CraftShack.com. Do check them out. If it's your first order, they have a promo code put in, 10% off. Awesome. Okay, already pouring a little bit of a chestnut ruby hue. Just a little bit tin. So I'll just put that. Yeah, it's pretty good. There we go. Oh, hair on there. Okay, we got a khaki colored head on this one. Obviously, blankets of alcohol. You can hear chickens in the background. Okay, you can invigorate the head really nice, and the proteins are just riding up the side of the glass beautifully. I don't know if you can see that or not. Really nice. Really pretty looking. So look at an aroma on this one. Wow. Vanilla, smoke, char, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, baker's chocolate just got whacked in the face with bourbon. You get that kind of walnut husk, chariness, smokiness. Loads of vanilla. Loads of vanilla, little star anise coming up too. Lot. Holy crap, there's a lot in here. Little dark fruits already coming up. I hope it's going to taste as good as it smells. Wow. You don't, it's very unassuming. Nothing. Holy crap. It's one of those kind of deals. So, let's not even waste any time. Let's get into this one because it smells amazing. Up to the light. Little light here. Little ruby hue pinnacle glass. Cheers. One more. It's a bit thin. You guys over Good Beer Live talking about body and mouthfeel. The body is the lower side of a full body. It's not medium, it's not full side of a full body. It's the low side of a full body. However, the mouthfeel has a nice touch of a creaminess to it, and it makes it a nice, enjoyable drinking experience for sure. Especially when you get that nice bit of head with that too. Pretty Willie, you know what I mean? Now on to the beer itself. Not as bombastic as the aroma was, because the aroma was full on in your face. It was great. This is nuances of baker chocolate, nuances of milk chocolate. Those tones. You still get a little bit of that walnut husk quality and that smoky char kind of moving in. Vanilla is coming up with that peppery bourbon. I'm going to hold off on the dark fruits for right now. I got a little bit of a sour anise note and a little bit of a dark fruit in the aroma so much. In the aroma I did, but not in the body so much. So I'm going to hold off on those tasting notes right now. It's more in the aroma, unfortunately, because it really, I was so excited. It will come up with time. With the 13% alcohol by volume, those fuel alcohols will definitely bring those dark fruits with it. But it is extremely easy to drink at 13% alcohol by volume. Took the second sip just to get acclimated. Really didn't burn at all. Just really easy. You get something now, as I talk, bringing a little dryness of a little bit of molasses in there, and a little bit of the dark fruit coming with that, a little bit of raisin coming in with that molasses, brown sugar notes. Way in the back of the palate now, starting to work away. It's a little bit cool because it was a very cold day here. Had to scrape ice off the truck. Didn't have the heaters on, so it's a little cool. But yeah, there's a little bit of a molasses tone, baker's chocolate, not back, the brown sugar molasses tone now in the back of the palate, drawing the palate out with that earthy char and that walnut husk. And with that subtle nuance, you do get a little bit of raisin. But it's very nice. I think the bourbon could get kicked up a little bit more omnipresent, if you know what I mean, just whoa in your face. It's more nuanced and it's more mixing with all the other characteristics, but that makes a balanced beer, and it's very easy to drink. So, for sure. Yeah, extremely well done. Extremely well done. This is I'm not sure. I kind of want to say this is the first all against the grain beer that I've had. I know I have one or two more. ATGB and ATGBrewery.com. Probably again the Pretty Willie's Russian Imperial Style Aged Bourbon Barrels. Like again, it could be a little bit more bombastic in the flavors. It's very nuancy, but everything is balanced and complementing each other. So you really can't complain too much. Again, the body's a bit thin for me. Now it's more, as it warms up, I'd say it's almost close to that, when I get used to drinking it. A high side of a medium body, low side of a full body, as I said, in that little range. But it does have a nice creaminess to it with the mouthfeel, which is nice. I would like, shouldn't say so much. I would like a little bit more bourbon and a little bit of kicked up flavors in general. It's a little nuancy. It's a bit too nuancy for me to give it a really super high score, but it is very, very, very delicious. 13% is hidden amazingly well. Definitely something to try. And again, with age, excuse me, it's going to become such a savory fruit bomb that it's going to get really, really, really good. I just wish there was a little bit more bourbon character kind of coming forward. You do get a nice vanilla, those char, walnut husk from the barrels and stuff. That's all coming up really nice, or the staves anyway. That's coming up really nice. And the baker's and milk chocolate makes it very, very enjoyable, of course. So I'm going to throw it in the 9 out of 10 category. I was hoping for a little bit more higher than that, but that's where I think it should be for right now. This has been Paul from PABrewNews with Against the Grain. Save it for later. Pretty Willie's Imperial Stout. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Bye-bye.